Hello everyone, Bricktician here, and I will be taking a look at the Dungeons and Dragons Red Dragon's Tale, a Lego adventure. This is a tie-in adventure for the set, which is actually pretty cool. I do have a physical copy coming, but I figured I have the PDF. I might well do a video now, and I think you can see it a lot better than me trying to use my camera to look at the physical one. I'll take a look at the physical one when that comes, but let's take the look at the PDF. So pretty good cover here. I love the Lego artwork and everything. It's really cool going down. We have the table of contents and the credits. Um, Nothing here, like there's no disclaimer here, even though every other Dungeons and Dragons book had disclaimers, so it's a little bit disappointing that that's not there. I do love the Lego artwork though. Um, Coming down, we have the Dragon's Tale and just kind of brief overview of the adventure. I'm not going to go too much into the adventure itself because I do plan on running it. We do have a list of the player characters. We've got a dwarf cleric, an elf wizard, a gnome fighter, and an orc rogue. Glad that there's not humans in there because we have plenty of humans already in Lego. This will give us more races this way. Got some. We have some. We have two rule sets. It looks like for running the adventure using D&D rules and without D&D rules. Um, if without D&D rules, if your players haven't played Dungeons and Dragons before, you can run this adventure as a storytelling experience without D&D rules. The without D&D rules section at the end of the adventure tells you how, so we'll go over that when it comes. We have the villain scheme, so it's really nice to actually have okay, what is the villain's plan? That's always not really clear with some of the D&D adventures. With the progression system, you got the inn, the meadow, the dungeon, the basement, the tower, then the dragon. So 6 scenes total. Not going to go in detail. So we got scene 1, some description, some block text. You get also great artwork for the monsters. Absolutely love it. Going through, got some traps. Looks like some magic items listed. Then the scene with the dragon. Here we got some stat blocks for Alex Jade Scales, the Dragonborn, which is really nice to get some stat blocks here. And Irvan Soulfallen, I think the surprise villain because he's been always turned around on the box, so that's pretty neat. You have here running out the D&D rules. At the following system, you can help run the adventure without the D&D rules if you're not sure how to resolve a situation using the system. Ally Blown and Hot Wing It. So during each scene of the adventure, makers take turns in the following order unless everyone agrees to some other arrangement. So, okay, you have a preset dexterity. You have what minifigures you do is limited only to the player's imagination. On the turns, a minifigure can do whatever activities the player controlling that minifigure wants to do, subject to Dungeon Master's approval. Encourage everyone to be creative. Here are examples of activities minifigures can do. Attack, minifigure can carry damage to the creature. Drop, grab, move an item, move, or basically anything else. Damage is what I'm curious about because if you're not rolling, Alex J. and Irvin Soulfallen and the player characters have special rules for determining what happens to take damage. See special characters for below. For the other creatures, use the following. When the creature is attacked with a weapon damage dealing spell, one other damage effect automatically loses 1 or more points unless you can think of a reason why it shouldn't. Decide what the points the minifigure loses. Here are some suggestions. 1 point, the minifigure is subject to a short fall, minor trap. 2, the minifigure is subject to high fall, deadly trap. Okay. And 3 points, minifigure is subject to the 3rd level spell that deals damage. Okay. And then you have special characters. Target wins, minifigure isn't damaged. Target loses, minifigure knocked down or damage. Okay, so it's just like you use like a lot of like the averages in D&D. I got some magic items listed. I don't think any of these are brand new for D&D, but it's nice for them to be printed here. Then we have the character sheets. We have the dwarf cleric. Yeah, pretty simple. I like how they have the spell slots listed out for new players. This is a fantastic way to get your kids into Dungeons and Dragons or other role playing games to introduce them this way. Elf wizard, pretty good, and gnome fighter, smaller stat block because they don't have magic, and orc Rogue. And we have some blank sheets here in the back here for some notes. Once the last page loads in, it's just a back cover. There it is, with Lego and Wizards of the Coast. So overall, pretty solid. I do plan to run this adventure, so remember to subscribe to that. I'm also a little bit disappointed that the characters here don't have names. So I think it would be kind of fitting to have them have Lego pun names. Personally, I would actually quite enjoy that. However, this is kind of taking a kind of a straight shot at Lego D&D. So let me know your thoughts of what would do you think would be a Lego pun based name in the comment section down below. I also like to thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.